Interview presented by Canaceutics Medical Dispensary, proudly serving New Mexico cannabis patients with trustworthy all-natural medicine since 2010.
Gabriel Padilla with Theresa Day, ahead of Legacy Boxing Promotions Expo Explosion on July 15th. How you doing today, Theresa?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. I believe it's your debut. You're scheduled to face Catherine Lindenmuth July 15th. How has this process been, and how are you doing with this?
So when they first reached out to me about the pro fight, I actually turned it down at first because I haven't been training. And then I thought about it and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So I said yes. And they asked me, they're like, well, what's your record? And I was like, well, I'm 0-0 for professional. And they're like, do you have any amateur boxing? I was like, yes, I'm 5-3. The thought process has been good. I'm currently not at a gym no more. I parted ways with the gym I've been with for years. So kind of doing solo, but I mean, I've been boxing for 13 years of my life. I'm just gonna go out there and throw. I mean, I've been conditioning. I've been trying to get some work in when I'm not working myself. So it's doing pretty good. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
To kind of backtrack, kind of fill us in on your amateur boxing career, and I believe you did some other combat sports, or am I wrong?
No, you're correct. So amateur, it was pretty hard for me to find a fight. My first fight was when I was 15. Man, I think I was like 95 at that weight class. It took me a long time to gain weight. I finally got to like 100 like 2 years ago. Um, so I've been boxing since when I was 16, and then I did my MMA fight when I was 19. And I still do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I go to local tournaments every now and then just stay in the game.
Nice, nice. So you decided to take the step up. You're training on your own now. How is that training process? And what is that like? Not necessarily being connected with the team. I know sparring, could come into a deal. Just different looks, all that good stuff. So
It's very different because I tell everybody. I used to be a coach too. I used to coach some kids. Training is a very main aspect in this game. You can't just go out there. It's not like a street fight. It is a very different workout. Everyone thinks, oh, I can do boxing. No, the mentality has to be different, the physical, the emotions. So being able to do it on my own, it really does suck. The training was already hard anyway. There was no girls, no females my weight. I'm 23 years old. I weigh 106 pounds. I mean, you don't find that here. You could find some like 16-year-olds, but then the strength is different from a kid as a grown woman. So I used to have to spar like boys, even though they were 16, 17, or whatever. I mean, there had to be a compromise in that situation. I train, man. I don't want to sound like sound dumb for saying it, but my training hasn't been top notch. I work in the oil field, so I be working all the time in the heat. So usually when I come home, I'm just like, dude, I'm wiped. Like I just want to go to sleep, but I still have to kick that second gear in, get that second wind, and be like, all right, let's just go for a run, bro. And so honestly, all I've been doing is just running. There hasn't been no mid training, no sparring, but it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to sound dumb for saying that training's not important because it is important. But I mean, at the same time, I've been doing it 13 years of my life. It's
right.
not gonna be no different when I get out there and fight her. I know she's been working hard, and I give her like props for that. It's just a season of life that God just kind of is putting me through right now, where I just have to be like, you know what, doing it solo. We just gonna go out there and do our best, do my best.
So will you have a corner with you come
Uh,
fight night, or
yes, yes. So I know I have to have a corner. I actually reached out to Team Garcia.
okay,
I met them. I met them at a state. I want to say 2 years ago,
right,
and
right.
I was just like, "Hey, I know they're gonna be up there. They're from Albuquerque." And I asked him. I asked the daughter first, and I was like, "Hey, would you mind if your corner would corner me?" And she said, "Yeah, let me talk to my dad."
Jordan, right?
Her dad reached
Jordan,
out to
right?
me. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes. So he reached out to me, and he was just like, "Yeah, we wouldn't mind cornering you." And I was just like, I took that as a blessing. I was like, you know what? I mean, I got a corner, so
Will you maybe come out like a week or two before to get some work in, or is it kind of just like I'm showing up, putting up my dukes, and we getting it rolling?
I work, man. I go back
Yeah,
to work on
yeah,
Sunday. So
yeah.
it sucks. That's what I said.
Yeah.
It sounds like naive and like irresponsible for me to do. But I mean, go out there and throw some chicazos, man. Pick your heads up, protect yourself, and throw them. I mean,
At the end of the
that's all
day,
it
it's a fight.
is.
At the end of the day, it's
Yeah,
a fight. So
definitely.
thank you for your time. Just wanted to get with you ahead of this boxing fight card, put it out there for the fans and people that'll be showing up. I respect you for what you do and what you're doing. That's
Yes.
totally badass. And any final messages for your family, friends, or supporters come July 15th?
Um, I just want to say thank you to the people who have tried to reach out and support me through it. I want to thank my old coaches. I mean, I may not be a part of them no more. We parted our ways, but I still respect them. I thank them for making me the fighter I am. Just because I no longer represent them, they did make me. And for most, I mean, glory to God. I mean, that's all I could truly say about everything. So it should be good.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure I'll be seeing you for the weigh-ins, and we'll see you fight night.
Yes,
Um,
sir. I appreciate it.
Best of luck to you on the rest of fight camp for what that is, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.